Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the Sony ICF-F10. This is an AM/FM classic portable radio. This comes donated to the channel by Kid Radio. You know who you are, sir. You are awesome. Gentleman sent me a bunch of radios. This is one of them. Pretty excited. There's some cool radios coming out that you get to see in the future. Some classics. I'm pretty excited about it. But this one in particular is interesting. The F10. I had seen it a few times back when I first started my channel. Never picked it up. It looked pretty basic. I think even Amazon had them at the time in 2017-ish, 2018. And I didn't know. I just said, I don't need one. I kind of wish I bought one back then because they weren't that expensive. But now the prices have kind of creeped up. So on eBay, you can look at spending $40 to $50 for a used example and $80 to $100 for a new unboxed example. That's amazingly expensive. So if you guys know what makes this expensive, let me know, because it's a good radio, but it's an analog radio, nothing super special about it. No AC cord, just runs on batteries. So yeah, let me know. So let's look at the box. Sony, long battery life, 200 hours, nice. Earphone jack, big speaker, high power output. Okay. It's got multiple languages, definitely world radio. This was everywhere. I think I spotted this once in a documentary I was watching. It was kind of cool. All right, so there you go. I think it was in Africa or something, somewhere overseas. Yeah. Let's look at the back side here. Tuning knob, power switch. There you go. Volume control, very basic. All right, I'll show what's inside the box. Took everything out. Let's go to that. We have the radio. All right. Now look at it. Does this look like a high-end $50 radio? No. This is like something you'd see in a garage sale for $5. The only I like here is the vertical dial. I think that's kind of nice. It's got the white indicator. It does have a mellow speaker sound to it, but the controls are, kind of wobbly. Nothing special. It has like a $10, $20 vibe to it, but to see it for $50, I don't know. But yeah, I'll have paid links down below if you want to check it out. Let me know. Kind of curious what your thoughts are on this radio. I like it though. It's excellent. So let's get to it. So dimensions on the F10. We have a length of 8 1/8 of an inch, a height of 5 inches, and a case depth of 2.5 inches. That includes the front knobs there. Cool. Let's do a quick size comparison. We have, let's see, we usually have CC Pocket. Where is it? Here he is. CC Pocket in the house. Filming this kind of late, 12:09 a.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. There you go. Fits right where the speaker goes. Sweet. Next, CC Skywave. Same time. Get the idea. Fits right where the speaker is. And last but not least, we have a deck of cards. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it like no one can. He's a Sony fanboy like Todderbert is. Man. Okay. I'm out of there. So anyway, you also get, I forgot to mention, this wonderful, really flimsy looking carry strap. Yeah. Okay. And you get instruction manual, which is pretty basic. Now, circa on this radio, why I called it classic is because I saw that. 1995. Now, I don't know if that's when this radio issued. It's just an old pamphlet. Or if that's when this radio was made. But I'm going to go classic, made in the 90s. Just because I hadn't seen this much. So, yeah. I must have said extra stock of it. So that's why I called it classic. All right, great. So let's talk about the features of the F10. What's it got going for it? So right away when you pick it up, I mean, Sony's build pretty good. It's just your cheap quality plastics. I mean, I say cheap. It's nothing high-end feeling, but it's like a matte finish. It's put together well. You know how the Sonys are. I've never seen a cheap Sony or a brittle Sony, but this one's probably their least expensive radio I've ever picked up in my hands. So yeah. I didn't even, when I saw the style of it, I was like, wow, look at the color combo. You got silver, was this gold or copper? Yeah, it doesn't work, I don't think. I don't know, you guys let me know if maybe I'm not getting it. But anyway, Sony emblazoned there in silver, always nice to see. We got this wonky speaker grill. It's got these weird holes and grill. It's kind of a weird speaker grill. Yeah, maybe I'm overdoing it, but 2.9 centimeter speaker. I had to look that up. It's 3.5 inches. A good tonal quality. I do like the speaker quality. Over here we got our scale. So AM bands is 530 to 1600. Now I noticed that this goes all the way up to 1670, 1680 possibly, but I think 1670 is the highest I've gotten it. That's pretty nice. When it says it's only to 1605 or something in the manual. Here we have FM 88 to 108, and we have our log scale in the middle. And we have a nice white indicator and 2 bands. Not a button, just a little placard. Tuning knob, which is wiggly. I don't know why it's wiggly, but it's wiggly. Volume, very basic. Right hand side, we have, it looks like something could be here, but it's not. We have a switch, off AM, FM. Earphone jack, left ear only. To be honest with you, the FM sounded great with just one ear, believe it or not. I was surprised by its nice lows and moderate mids and decent highs, and neutral tone on AM. So just for a single ear, it was kind of nice listening. On top here is a spot for the carry strap, as you can see, 2 little points. And then our antenna here only goes up or down. It does not go 360. It has like a blade right here. And its length's 26 inches. So yeah, it does okay, but it's average for an FM radio as far as FM goes. On the back here, we got kind of a lip to grab onto. Very basic stamping here. Nothing too special there. And then we have like a vented area right behind the speaker magnet. And then we'll open this battery compartment up. Yeah, so you get a whopping 200 hours on FM and 220 hours on AM on runtime. There we go. So 2 D-cell batteries. Not bad. But that's why it's popular. As you get that long runtime. This makes a good emergency radio if you think about it. Even though it doesn't have the weather band. You don't have to have the weather band to get the news. There we go. And then the bottom of the radio has little feet molded in. Nice. All right. So let's go ahead and talk FM reception and then start going through the bands. Have some fun. We'll do a demo. Audio demo I like to do, and then we'll go through the FM band, the AM band here we can pick up. So FM reception, I went through entire band to figure out what it does, and it's an old school analog, all analog circuit, no DSP here. Everybody asks that, is it DSP? Nope, all analog right here. That's probably why, another why it's more money, I don't know. It's great though, it's nice, it's smooth tuning, which I like. All analog circuit. FM reception report, it found 49 stations, which is an okay to good rating. So I do it on a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This is between right in the middle, okay to good. That's normal for an analog radio like this, and I expected that, and that's what I got. I got 49 stations. And selectivity was okay to good, or towards the okay side, because it's kind of like at these, I don't know if it's the AFC, the frequency control, but it kind of leads in and leads out, and sometimes it sounds distorted and you got to bring it back to get it tuned in. It's just a weird setup on the FM. So yeah, I give it about a 2.5 star rating on FM. Not the best, but it'll get all your locals that you want and sound good, which is what you heard tonight. So yeah, okay to good. Very typical for an analog radio. Okay, let's start an audio demo. We'll go ahead and show you in action. I'm using an FM transmitter 2, transmitting royalty-free music over the airwaves at 97.7 megahertz. As you can see, I'm using C-Crane FM transmitter 2. It's awesome. And I'm using a Sony MP3 player to do that. And so let's go ahead and hear what it can do. All right. Turn it up. Switch on to FM. And we have Radio Todderbert. Okay, so we'll do this for a few minutes and we'll start cruising the bands.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a demo. Yeah, it's some technical difficulties getting it started, but we got it going. Cool. Here we are, and then we'll go ahead and turn that off, and we're going to do a band scan of the FM and AM bands. Here we can pick up. So I'm going to pick this little antenna up here, hook a little wire to it. I got a KOT T1 going to my window blinds, and it'll help us get some extra reception. And I'll put that here. Let's see if I can get this to hook on there. There we go. All right, yeah, subfloor basement, this helps. Now, again, I give you the time. It was 12. Now it's 12:20 p.m. Central Daylight Time in Chicago, Illinois, USA. Nice. So let's see what we can pick up. Add 5 hours for UTC. Go to the bottom of the band. Again, easy to tune. Everything's right on the front. So I'm just going to go through the band. I'm not going to talk. Same with the AM band. So we'll go ahead and get going.
The average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive.
In the meantime, something had happened. And that something which happened was a visit that I made to...
God who's by my side.
In the ground in Haiti.
Giant keeps on telling me.
These times
Logramos los
like these romance books, you know, you picture people looking like David Beckham, okay?
It's not how I look?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure ladies aren't reading that like, oh my God.
Tour on my waist, John Wayne. Smacked out.
Una deliciosa taquiza para 50 personas.
Zabezpieczenie na czarną godzinę, ale...
Accesorios instalados por el concesionario.
Okay, so you get an idea. FM, it's okay if you got some good, strong stations. It sounds beautiful. If you have the weird stations, as you heard, that one was traveling quite a bit of distance through the band. It was kind of like washing it out a little bit. Maybe that's its weak point on FM. But otherwise, it's okay on FM, as you heard. You'll be able to pick up most of your local stations, no problem, using the whip antenna. So where this radio shines is the AM band. Holy cow, this thing is like an AM champ. I'm not sure how big the antenna is inside. If I can look it up, I'll put a pop-up. If not, we'll just have to go with it. So I'm going to put on AM BAM, start on the bottom. If anything of note of long distance stations pop up, I'll put a little note here on the bottom of the screen and you guys will see it. So I'm just going to go through it really quick. Here we can hear.
Finally, he's arrived at competency rather than just showbiz. And when you're on trial for your very freedom, and this could be enormous, the amount of freedom lost could be a life sentence, essentially.
Surrounding community has not improved. And when I think about the future for my children, they're still in dilapidated schools where the education system is deplorable.
Hypertension, low blood sugar, abdominal obesity. Has been following this closely. Now my life is full of gladness, all my days are filled.
In the run-up to the election, the question of whether they see their numbers also did. You're listening to Newsday on the BBC One service.
Meteorologist Lisa Spencer. Through morning, we'll look for a clear sky, that low near 60 degrees, a little cooler in some of the outlying communities. Partly cloudy on Wednesday with a high near 80. And how about more of that for Thursday and Friday? We'll hold off on some showers and thunderstorms until the weekend with highs in the mid-80s.
I was doing a bit. And, I thought about lying about it and getting out of it, and it didn't work. The bit sharing, the chair throwing bit did not make it to this show. I thought better of it.
It's, for the last. And it makes you wonder, well, what do they do next?
It's unclear whether retail.
They tried to get the one celebrity. They've got the one celebrity on board, Robert De Niro, and he blew it.
Brand for a cryptocurrency venture dubbed Radio Shack Swap, a separate company from Radio Shack, and I don't know if that's part of it or not. And so, in the meantime, while they were announcing all sorts of things, Unicommer bought them. So it is in El Salvador. Oh man, thank God.
Something strange in your neighborhood radio.
It's Bob Surratt, WGN's.
ASD can succeed with appropriate strategies and interventions. There is no known safe time to drink during pregnancy. FASD
New laws that may allow
preventable if a woman does not drink during pregnancy. If you are pregnant or trying to get pregnant and cannot stop drinking, get help. Stop and think. If you're pregnant, please don't drink.
If you couldn't get enough of the Von Hessler doctrines, you're in luck. Now, we start at 3. Listen to the Von Hessler doctrine weekdays 3 to 7 on 95.5 WSB.
Live from the Superior Plumbing Studios. News,
weather,
traffic, 95.5 WSB.
Bank account and garnish your wages. They cause sleepless nights for millions of Americans. Don't be one of them. If you owe $10,000 or more to the...
Lie down.
That figure always kidding. Never mind my type.
We won't wait for Mr. Riley. No. Professor Cartwright, will you take Miss Bidwell into dinner, please?
Oh, delighted. My arm, Elaine, if you please? No, I'd better go.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Digger. This way out. I don't like the rush.
I understand, Riley. We all have to go sometime.
Oh, Daddy, we're all at the table waiting.
Well, I'm coming. Listen, if anybody sees a little book laying around...
Oh, time enough for literature after dinner, Mr. Riley. This is a lovely day.
Coverage plan with little or no cost to you. Don't gamble with your house.
Is there any planet one or more that you...
regions? That will pave the way for a beautiful Wednesday afternoon, a mix of clouds and sunshine, mid-70s, and we'll do it all over again on Thursday. That's your forecast. I'm WLKY Chief Meteorologist Jay Cardosi.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending.
A month. You don't need me to tell you that this is a deal you need to make. Philo, now in for.
Head on over to Philo.tv. That's PHILO.tv. And start your 7-day free trial now.
There's breaking news all day long from around the world, and sometimes all that noise makes it hard to hear about what's happening right here at home. With the free Odyssey app, getting your local news plus breaking news is easy. And even when you're not near a radio, stay connected with what's going on right here by listening live and push alerts. Just download the free Odyssey app and search and follow your local news station, and you're good to go. The local breaking news to get you through your day at your fingertips on the free Odyssey app. That's AUD.
I was out there Tuesday, speaking up for President Biden's campaign.
I love this city. I don't want to destroy it. Donald Trump wants to destroy not only the city, but the country, and eventually he could destroy the world.
De Niro was there at Manhattan Criminal Court with a former D.C. cop and a former Capitol Police officer to basically...
So it's every Monday and Thursday.
Pastor Barry Randolph says gun violence is now the number.
Left to go every single game. The same happened again tonight. The ending was different. What made the difference?
I think I was aggressive.
Unique, but you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call the 24-hour victim helpline.
Take your love away from me.
It's an interesting one. I got cool music there. I'm not sure if that was 10:30, so let's put on Skywave here. Need for frequency checking. 1040. WHO. Pop up here. Nice. Okay. I wasn't going to talk, but hey, good music.
Reporters, the Kia continued a little down the road before the driver and 4 other teens hopped out of it and ran in different directions. Police were near.
George Norrie called the wildcard line at 818.
You may get to see Mercury. Maybe you'll get to see Mars, depending on what light pollution you have. And Saturn and Jupiter would be
255. To reach George, this
Coming of the Lord shall not present.
George 50146.
Network. Have you listened to it yet? I'm here to take it. You're part of it.
The Rockies toll-free call.
Fourth quarter particularly was able to knock down 3 threes late for this Minnesota team, and then Anthony Edwards did not settle.
¿Qué te importa que te ame?
Getting used to.
Okay, cool. We're done. That's it. We have 10. Yeah, all its glory. The AM band's fantastic during the day. I was picking up locals, semi-locals, and distant stations. Midday, it was fantastic. Tonight, we're picking up everything from New York City, possibly Denver. I know we were picking up Toronto at the end there. Picked up Iowa. Yeah, a lot of different places. It's just amazing all over. So, yeah, if I had little pop-ups there, you'll see. I mean, you got WSM, Nashville. Yeah, just a lot of fun. So the F10, yeah, what a great radio for AM. FM, not so much. I don't know why it's kind of wonky there on that dial on some of those stations, but otherwise, it's not bad. I just wish it had AC cord. That'd be nice. He put this in the shop. It's like a shop radio to me. So if you like the video, give a big like. If you like the radio, give a big like. Big shout out to the Kid Radio for sending this out my way. Thanks a lot, bud. This thing's awesome. I'm definitely going to be using it. Again, 2D cell batteries for 200 hours. This is something you'd want if the power went out. You'd have your entertainment for quite a long time. I could see why somebody would want these and have a couple stashed away as backup. So not a bad deal. Alrighty. Subscribe to the bell icon if you want to see more classic Sony reviews and more vintage radios, classic radios. I wouldn't call this vintage yet, but it's 90, so yeah, I guess it's more towards classic. And of course, hit the bell icon, get notified of any future videos and deals. Sometimes if I find a deal on something, I'll post it. And 3, comment below what you think about the Sony ICF-F10. Do you have this radio and do you like it? What makes it special to you over, say, an ICF-36 or 38? Those are the ones I'd recommend. But this one here is a little different, so let me know why you'd recommend this one. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in my next video.